Well, hello everyone. Hello, hello. It's Wardell Potts Jr. for Soul Records Radio. And woo, Lord have mercy. We got a evening here with my brother Don Fleming's coming on, and I guess we're gonna chop it up and see how things are going. I hope you guys are well and everything's good for you wherever you may be in the world. It is evening time on Tuesday, and man, it is hot out here in Texas. Oh, Texas, the Texas heat is no joke. Let me see what it is. What's the temperature? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now because this is like I've been running around with the air conditioner on all day, and so I've been like in the cool. I thought, but it's 85 degrees in the evening. So it's nice. It's good. It's seven something in the evening, and it's 85 degrees and holding. And so we're gonna. I guess we'll be blessed. We're just gonna do our best here. And so God bless all you guys. I hope y'all are well. Everybody's good, and we're just chilling here. And so Don Fleming will be in a little bit, and we're gonna have a good time with him. All right, guys. So kick back, relax, and enjoy just our time together on Solar Records Radio. We did a show earlier, and that was kind of interesting. That was really interesting, by the way. And because the situation is this, we're trying to organize everything and get it together, and it's just turned into a mess sometimes. Sometimes it just turns into a mess, and it is what it is. But for the most part, we're good. All right, guys. So come on, let's just chill out and play some good music here and enjoy one another. God bless you. I love you. Love you.
like a little girl. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on, little girl. Go on. You said you was at your mother's. I called you on the phone. She said she haven't seen you for God knows how long. I called your brother and your sister too, and the whole crew said they haven't seen you. Go on, go on, go on, little girl, because I'm so all alone. Yeah, little girl, darling, you know you did me so wrong. Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Okay. Don Fleming slipping in here, y'all. He's trying to slip in on us here. What's up, Mr. Fleming?
I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I sure can, man. So I'm just playing a little bit blues here, just trying to blues it all up. How you been, man?
I've been good, man. Just trying to play with my hair, trying to get my hair texturalized, Texturized. Is that the word? Texturized?
I guess. Whatever floats your boat, my brother, whatever floats your boat. So what's been going on with you?
Been good, man. Been good. I'm loving the blues selection, man. Who did you just play? Who's that artist?
Oh, I gotta go back there. I gotta shoot. You think I remember? Okay, so that was Royal McGee. Is that your guy? ROLLE MCGILL. You don't know that? Okay. So that's Miguel. And so Royal Miguel, I guess that's how you pronounce it. But D.A. Williams sent him to me.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought you sent it, but it was D.A. Williams that sent it. So, but yeah, so I'm enjoying it, man. And I played Moss before that. And so, we just this is stuff that DA sent me. So I wanted to know if we could hear the show simultaneously, like if I could hear it, because there is some parts where they said, like I wasn't able to, I wasn't turning the music wasn't playing or something, or the microphone was dead or something, and so I need to find out what the heck's going on. Okay, so I can hear myself. I got it now. So yeah, I'll make it so that I can do that, and so I just did that. And so I want to play some other stuff, from other or like for instance, I want to play something over here and see if I can hear what or see what's going on. So give me a second, you guys. Let's see if we can. Can you hear that?
Now I can't.
A language all can understand. So come on and take my hand.
So I'm wondering. So Don Fleming, can you hear me? Oh, he's gone. Okay, your phone, your video's gone. But I'm wondering. I think that might be Facebook.
Had to get my phone.
I think Facebook is blocking it.
Oh, really?
Yes, because it starts playing and it's fine, but then all of a sudden it goes into block mode.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was told you got to be careful with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what that is. I am going to go to YouTube now and see if I could and see maybe I gotta find it. Okay, yeah, right here. So I am going to go and play the same song on YouTube and see what happens. Hold on one second, everyone. Trust us, we are in the process of redeveloping our show here. So let's see. Place to a place where there's one language, a language all can understand. So come on and take my hand, and let's communicate through the music, 'cause that's the only way to lasting harmony. We'd like to dedicate the song to you, 'cause when the music plays, our sounds will set you free. Adventures in the land of music. Come on, and let me take you there. Adventures in the land of music. All right, Don. So basically, I'm unable to find out for sure if it's playing on YouTube or not right now. So because YouTube is not showing the actual show, so I have to wait for them to upload the show. Anyway, so that is the problem, I believe. It's Facebook shutting us down, and that's not.
Doggone Zuckerberg.
So what do we do about that? How can we get around that?
Oh man, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
Because like when the ladies go, or Greg or somebody says, "Hey, you're quiet." I'm like, "How am I quiet?" I mean, I can hear it very well here, but yeah, they shut it down. So it's a situation we got to figure out. We got to figure out how do we work around that. I also know that there's another way of doing it to do it's a live, what is it called? I forgot what it's called.
What, live stream?
Well, we're on live stream right now, and then there's two other ones. There's record, live stream, and then the last one, I forgot what that one's called, but that's the one where you pre-record your show.
Right.
And then you post it there, and then they won't, they for some reason they don't do anything with that. So that might be the way that we have to go to stop them from doing this to us, because that's just, I mean, this is what we do, right? This is what we do. We play we play old school, new school, jazz, independent,
Indie.
music and stuff. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to do this so that we could, so everybody can enjoy what we're doing here. So, but in the meantime, we'll just have to figure it out. We'll just have to take it.
Wing it, baby.
Wing it, baby. All right. So, Don Fleming. What else is going on, man? What kind of news did you hear today? Did you hear about the stuff that's happening overseas with Trump?
Well, we got some South Africans here. So shout out to the South Africans here.
Well, so let's talk about that for a second. So
Okay.
the South Africans are here, but that is not the right situations. You have the basic the president and other people say no, there's no problem here. We don't understand why you're taking these people away. We don't have that problem that you're saying that we're having. And all of a sudden, Donald Trump is allowing for a certain amount of white South Africans to be released from their country and join our country. That's an issue for South Africans. But this is the thing. He has a problem with black people, period. So, because if that was the case, why isn't there some blacks in that? Why isn't there some blacks in it? Because, first of all, they're friends of Elon. Donald Trump is doing him a favor
Mm-hmm.
by getting these people over there. And no telling how much money these people may have given to Elon Musk, as a matter of fact. So it's a really, really creepy situation. And I love South Africa. I love the people there, but there's some really cruel white people there. Really cruel.
Well, you know,
Prejudice.
I think there's been a narrative that has been pushed out that basically says that their land is being compromised. They're being invaded and they're being terrorized by, because of the land and things like that. So they're seeking refuge coming here. So
Well,
that's
that-
the narrative. But a
Well-
lot of white South Africans saying that it's not true.
white South Africans are saying it's not true.
Yeah, there are white South Africans are saying that whole they're killing farmers and all of this. They're saying that all of that is not true. It's just something that's being hyped up.
Okay, so this is the thing. The white South Africans are there's some white South Africans that are really, really aggressive, and they try very hard to hurt the black Africans. Now this is the case. This is what happened. So once Mandela became the president,
Mhm.
then they started claiming. When I say they, the government started reclaiming the land that white people stole from black people. So when they started reclaiming the land, then the white people started putting up all this weaponry, and they got all their guns and they got all this stuff set up around their
And
neighborhood.
they set up townships
Right.
that were
And so,
exclusively for white people, for the whites there.
but they already had that, but they had to, now they're just covering, they're putting all their weaponry, and they got just all kind of stuff all around
Yeah.
this township. And so what happened is, and your camera went off again.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that on purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is that they are trying to hold on to something that they stole. And so that's the problem. If you don't have, if you got the paperwork showing that you bought this place, then the government says just show it to us, and so we'll know that that you legitimately own this. But these other people have the paperwork, and they're saying you never paid for that land. You just took it from them. And so just show us that you paid for it, and then you're good. They could not come up with the goods. So then that's when they started getting the army to protect them from the black Africans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem. And so now Elon Musk is helping them people as opposed to just doing the right thing. Like he should, I mean, being the richest man in the world, he should be coming in the middle of that and say, "Hey, listen, guys, we got to get along. We all in this together." But no, he's dividing and trying to conquer. And at this point, I believe he's conquering. And so,
Well,
go ahead.
well, correct me if I'm wrong. Even when Mandela became president, they changed in their amendment. They amended the Constitution there, but at the same time, the 8% of the Afrikaner population owns 92% of the, still owns about 91% of the land there. But now there is kind of a negotiation to try to reclaim some of the land back. A lot of them are having fits. And, because of Elon Musk and what he's doing, also, he's under investigation in South Africa. And he's a little upset about that. So he's basically claiming vengeance on that too. So, and through his power under the president, he's trying to use some of those powers to bring some of those South Africans here, as far as to seek refuge.
Exactly. So, and he will do anything to, like, he thinks that he don't have to follow the law. He thinks he has his own law, and so he's doing whatever he wants to do. And it's just not. It's like, no, dude, you got to go by what whoever's running the country. You got to go by their law. Like Donald Trump is running this country, so to speak, and so. So you're going by what Donald Trump says. Why can't you do that with your own country? Why are you not doing the same thing, treating it the same way with your own country? Something's very wrong there. Something's very wrong. And so I feel really bad for the kids in both situations, in the blacks and the whites. Because if the white kids are, they some of these are my friends. Some of those white people are my friends, and I know them very well, and they've come up doing very well for themselves. I worked for their father when I was there, and I met a lot of these people, and so I feel bad for their children, but the law is the law, and if that's where you live, you have to go by the law. And if you and if you don't want to live there anymore, then you fill out your forms and stuff, and you try to go someplace else legally. But don't just have some rich cat just come pull you out of there, and then you come here to the United States. And I watched some of those guys from the administration go up there and go, "Welcome to America." Like, what? Why are you saying "Welcome to America"? Like, you're home free now. Like, that's not right. And you're just going to take you just took people from their land and brought them to your land. You stole them, basically. You can't just take people from one country and bring them to your country and welcome them here.
Right.
That's not legit. So I'm concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Elon Musk was with Donald Trump today, meeting with the prime ministers and stuff. So I was like, whoa, I thought Elon Musk was gone. I thought he disappeared now. I thought he just left and started going back to work as the CEO of his company. But I guess he didn't.
I think the Tesla board of directors don't even want him around, but he's still there. So we'll see. To be continued.
Wow, what is Donald Trump doing? What is I'm so saddened by, as much as I want him to do the right thing and and pray that he does the right thing. I'm so worried about,
Right.
Everything that he's showing us,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
It's unfortunate that he's doing what he's doing. You want the president to succeed because of the people, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's something that boggles my mind a little bit when it comes to the presidential powers and the fact that he's compromising the whole separation of powers thing. He feel like the executive branch is over the legislative branch or is over the judicial branch because they want to try to fire judges who don't see the same things that he may see. A lot of the judges are blocking some of the things he's trying to do, and a lot of those judges are Reagan appointed judges, both Bush appointed judges. I mean, I think an Obama appointed judges and a Trump appointed judge. And then you have a 9-0 Supreme Court that told them to bring the Abrego Garcia back, but they're not doing it. So when you're defying the courts, what balance of power, separation of powers do you have? Because they're being compromised now. They fired what's that young lady who worked for the Library of Congress? They fired her, and what they did was they tried to put in a whole new staff at the Library of Congress, but the old staff basically blocked them from coming in. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now that that we don't see as far as through the cracks and whatnot, but I don't know. It's a lot. This is going to be a heck of a 4 years.
Yeah, we got a
It
lot.
really is.
It's almost like what's happening with P. Diddy, and we'll talk about that when we get back. Right.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get so fly tonight. Boater hats and all that. I can't wait till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going out so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey, baby. And we don't mind all the watching. Hi, cause if they study close, real close, they might learn something. She ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. She's so fine tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. Show it now. All dressed up in black and white. And you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Show it now. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Now we're in the swing of love. Let me show you a few things. Show it now. Show you a few things about love. Hey. Stop. Shh. Let me get a good look at it. Oh. Ooh, so thick. Now I know what it called it, a fatty. And oh, shit, so sick. Got a hit and picked up a habit. But that's alright. 'Cause you're all mine. Oh, come on, show 'em who you call daddy. I guess they're just mad 'cause, girl, they wish they had it. Ooh, my killer, yeah, you're a classic. And you're all mine tonight.
shows. White shoes at the black shows. Green car for the Cuban links. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Nothing exceeds like the sex. Style guy gal from having the best of the best. Is this what it's all about? I'm at the rest. The rump, my rant, disturbing the guests. Years of distress, tears on the dress. Try to hide a face with some makeup sex. This is trouble season. Time for tuxedos for no reason. All saints for my angel. Alexander Wang too. Ass tight denim and some dunks. I'll show you how to do this, young. No papers, catch papers, get high. Out Vegas, Sousa's on doubles, ain't looking for trouble. You just got good genes, so a nigga tryna cuff you. Tell your mother that I love her, cause I love you. Tell your father we go farther as a couple. They ain't lose a daughter, got a son. I'll show you how to do this, huh?
As long as I got my suit and tie, hey, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things.
Show it now.
All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things.
Show it now.
Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Now we're in the swing of love. Let me show you a few things.
Show it now.
Show you a few things about love. Hey.
Break it down. I want to. Now party people in the place, party people in the place. We're gonna rock tonight, we're gonna rock tonight. You feel good tonight, we feel good tonight. You feel good, we feel good.
Tom Fleming.
Yes, sir.
You get any of that information on our buddy today?
Information.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
On the trial today.
Oh, I don't really know too much on it. I just know he's a freak.
Oh, yeah. So
I just know about the baby oil.
that's not funny. Oh man, that is really crazy. So what is that? I mean, what's really happening? I mean, with this whole situation with this trial, man. It's just, I know his ex, she was on trial today, and I heard she got emotional, and she was kind of tore up about it. And I don't blame her, because, you know, when you're in a situation where you're who you are is being stolen away from you by someone you thought loved you, and now he's setting you up to have sex with other people while you're masturbating, and that's supposed to, and that's supposed to be normal, and you're supposed to adhere to that. That's not fair. That's not right. That is wrong. It's like, what's really going on here? And so for her, I mean, she's got a lot of money, but that's all relative. I mean, you know, this girl has been hurt. She's been destroyed from the inside out. And fortunately for her, I don't know how she did this, but she's pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant.
So would that mean that she was able to, she's either working on physically getting past this? You know, because that's a hard thing to do. You've been raped and all kind of stuff. Everybody's sleeping with you, and you have no, you know, to get rid of it like that and to have a child. Ah, man, that really messes with my whole thing. My mentality is like, wow, what happened here? How, you know, because even if she was to cry and say, I can't have a relationship and I can't have any children anymore because of what I've been through, we would be more, oh, poor thing, I wish you would try, you know, somehow somebody should be able to bless you. And then when somebody does do that, now you're saying, whoa, wait a minute. Did that really happen to her? Was she really traumatized? Or is she just a freak and she's just enjoying her? You know, what is this? But when she came on trial today and she was crying and hurting, I believed her. I believed, and so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be in her corner. First of all, she's a victim of a situation that's way bigger than her.
Right.
You know, so we just gotta at this point we have to just pray for her. Nobody has to do that. I'm doing it. I'm just gonna pray for her, and I pray that you would too. But I'm gonna pray for her. What's your thoughts about this?
Like I said, I'm just gonna wait until the trial is done. But I mean, you can't help but feel compassion for what Cassie is going through, and the fact that she took the stand and she was crying, and of course now she's pregnant, and I think she's in a good relationship now. But to rekindle bring all of that stuff in the past back in under the guise of a testimony,
Right.
I know it brings back I know it brings back a lot of pain there. And for her to relive that through the trial, I sympathize with her.
Yes. Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard. But God be with her. And so your boy, he looks kind of
Like Grady from Sanford and Son. He's great.
Yeah,
He's not putting the Clairol in his head and his beard anymore.
Yeah, and also he's he's doing this here thing to his family, however you do that. Yeah, like that. Wait, yeah, like that. Yeah, he's doing that, and so I don't even know if he even understands what love is. Like what? Because all this stuff that he was doing and parading around has nothing to do with love. And the stuff that he put his kids into. Now, they said that kids, I don't know, they seem to be having more fun with their dad being in jail. They'll come and they'll say hi and sorry and that, but then they go back to their life and they just spinning and having a great time. I think that those kids are entitled from just when I say entitled, I mean just from him to them, not from them to the world, but from him to them. Like, I think they're entitled to spend all his money. Dude, that's, their father put them in that situation. They didn't ask for that. That's the situation their father put them in. And so, and he's got like secret codes and all kind of stuff with them. He's trained them to do what they're doing.
Right.
So I feel bad for them to some degree, because they're children that were raised by this guy that was kind of a little on a Looney Tune side. So, and I feel bad because at first I remember, really like having respect for him when I heard the stuff that was happening with Biggie, when Biggie passed away, and how he did the video and stuff and put the song out and everything. And I felt bad for him. But then when I started hearing the stories about how he treated Biggie and how all the stuff that was happening with him and Tupac and all that crazy, I said, well, wait a minute, this is crazy. This is some deep stuff. So I changed my whole perspective. I just said, let me just back off of, feeling the way I feel, and let me just think about it a little bit more. And then all of this other stuff start coming up. Now, this is the thing that really trips me out. When I saw him having the guy that I was so in love with as a pastor, when I saw TD Jakes in the videos, I was heartbroken. I was so heartbroken because I remember, like not even listening to my pastor at my church in Bellflower. I would play at my church, and this is in the beginning because I didn't understand my pastor, and I had already been listening to TD Jakes. So I played at my church, but I would go and listen and be fed by TD Jakes, not knowing that TD Jakes was doing all this underhanded, crazy stuff behind my back. I mean, my back is not really a big back, but I'm just saying, it's just like, wait a minute, you can't be doing this. And when I saw him dancing the way he was dancing on the stage, that wasn't a normal manly dance. There's a manly dance, and then there's that other kind of dance. And I saw that him doing that other dance, and my heart was broken. Now, did you see that, or am I just reading stuff? Did you see it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude. Okay. All right. So I mean, they played it so much. I thought everybody's seen it, but when I seen him dancing like that, I was so heartbroken because I really believed in what he was saying to me. And you know what? Some of what he was saying is really real. It's just that people they have other sides to them.
Right.
So you can be preaching a word and being real about it, but you're still a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna and so you're creeping, right? You're doing your ministry, you're doing what you're supposed to do, but at the same time you're trying to do these other things that your human side is telling you to do and enjoy. But then you get busted, and now it's a big scam. The whole thing is a scam. It's like, what do we do now? What do I do now? And he wanted to kill himself. He had a heart attack. He had a massive heart attack on pulpit. I mean, so he because he can't deal with losing everything. And that's what's happening. The church is just crumbling.
You said he had a church in Bellflower?
No. My church was in Bellflower.
Oh, okay.
His church was in Houston. I mean, I think it's
Potter's house.
Yeah, the Potter's house.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So, but anyway, so those are my thoughts, and I pray that everybody, especially that's innocent, will win. Will be able to get their side out there, and people will believe them, and then the court makes the right decisions.
Yeah.
That's all I want. It's just the right decision. So, and I just pray that everyone that goes there that's been hurt by him, that they're okay. And, and thank you for, sharing your testimony, because I know that's hard for some people. So I just pray.
I mean, just to take someone again, and I want to mention it again. I think when you have someone who has to relive that moment, as far as what Cassie went through, and we saw the footage of him dragging her and beating her in the hallway of that hotel.
Wow. Yes. That was so real. So real.
You can't help but, talk about, just the fact that you have to relive that in a testimony in the court. Of course she's going to cry. Of course she's going to have, all of these emotions that's going to come back to her, because that's something that she doesn't want. I'm assuming she doesn't want to live that,
Right. It's guys, I tell you, and girls, you just so sometimes we get involved with people and things because we want to be famous. And you have to really be careful who you get into bed with. There have been people that are out there waiting for you to come to them so they can take advantage of you. And there are people out there that are desperate for someone to help them, and they find themselves in a bad situation, and that's really sad. But there are good people out there that do their best to be their best, and they work really hard and they try their best to help people. And sometimes you can't help everybody. You can't. You just do your part, and then you pray that if that works out, if it works out, it works out great. God is good.
Mm-hmm.
But if it don't work out, you have to keep moving, right? Everybody has to keep moving. The producer, the artist, the writer, and so man, this is ugly. So anyway, that's about it for me. That's all.
Man, it's something to think about. It's the people. There's always going to be, there's always going to be some turmoil. I think that's human nature. To be who we are on the outside looking in, especially all these, when you hear about, these celebrity dysfunctions and things like that, my position is to not pass judgment too much. I want to wait how this, to see what happens. Mm-hmm. But you sympathize with, certain parts of the testimony, like I did with Cassie. So.
Right. Absolutely. Well,
do I look dark?
What?
Do I look dark? I mean, am I getting light in here?
Well, the light is behind you, so the back.
Yeah, the area I'm under doesn't have light, so that's probably.
Yeah. So the back of your head looks great.
So if I back up, under the light,
Yeah.
But okay. Well, man, that's I guess that's about it, man. What do you think?
Yes, sir. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today. Thank y'all. We appreciate you and love you so much. And you guys take care. And if you want to, do anything to support us, go to solarrecordsradio.com and go to our website and donate to our page and stuff and help us along, because we need it, and we appreciate you guys as well. Whatever, or you want to buy some of our product on there, we have hats and shirts and all kind of different things, and I have my records on there as well. So thank y'all again for just blessing us and being who you are, and we'll keep you in prayer. And thank you so much. Don, anything in closing?
Man, just keep living, and support the show. And just thank you for supporting the show and just watching our mugs every day when we're on here. And and if you have anything to say on the Solar Records Radio page on Facebook, feel free to say something, and we're good. I mean, we're always wanting, some good feedback.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. And y'all take it easy.
Have a good one, guys.
We'll catch y'all later.
so far.